Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is my video on AFK and Dark Beasts, and this is my loot from 60,000 of them. They're very easy and AFK money, and I'll speak about my setup and stuff in this video too, so let's get into it. When it comes to my setup, I have exactly what's on screen. Remember that my inventory doesn't have a Bone Crusher, Charming Imp or Gold Accumulator in it because they're all in my tool belt and they're all very useful. I used a Bone Crusher and Demon Horn necklace so I get infinite prayer, and I can soul split and use my tier 99 prayer the whole time. Tier 95 prayers are perfectly fine here either way. I use my Charming Imp so it will pick up all of the nice crimson and blue charms for me. And the Gold Accumulator is really nice because the loot can be a bit spread about. So the Gold Accumulator, just picking up the gold for you, can save a lot of time running around and picking stuff up. You only really have to run around and pick up the noted herbs and things like that. On top of the Gold Accumulator, you can use a legendary pet that picks up a lot of the noted items for you as well. This will help make it even more AFK. As for the gear setup, I have Anima Core of Seren, I have my Staff of Siske, but you could use a Obliteration Staff or a Nox Staff or something like that, and that would work perfectly too. I have a rune pouch with Alch runes and air runes in it. Then it's just my Luck of the Dwarves, Virtus Boots, Cinderbane Gauntlets, Max Cape, just the typical normal setup that you would expect for killing a Slayer creature. In my inventory I have enough potions for about 2.5 hours, that's 4 Holy Overloads and 6 4-dose aggression pots. This then lasts me a long time before I have to bank. The way I get there is an attuned crystal teleport seed. Normal teleport seeds work as well. I just right click that, go to the Temple of Light, and you're back there very quickly. I take some Baron Sharks just in case I AFK too hard or I have a loot interface open or something and I need to eat some food. Spring Cleaner's great for the rune drops, it helps so much making it AFK. I have a gem bag for the occasional gem drop and then an enhanced Excalibur in case my HP starts dropping a little bit. That's it for the setup, now let's get into the method. When it comes to killing Dark Beasts, I'd stand at the bottom west corner. I would stand here because sometimes you would be able to aggro every single one on you and have them not grouped up at all if you're standing in the middle. So if I stand down here and it aggroes them all, they all group up very close together and I can AoE them down very easily with Dragon Breath, Corruption Blast and all of that good stuff. It just allows for my AoEs to be way more effective and for my soul split to keep my HP up the whole time, even when super AFK. You gotta remember I'm pretty AFK doing stuff on my Iron Man and stuff, so I don't loot all the time. This means I probably miss some of the herb drops and stuff like that when I go to AFK, but for the most part I'll just come back in like 3 minutes, pick up the loot, go back AFK for 3 minutes and repeat the process just before all the loot despawns. I made 453 mil in these 60,000 kills. Remember, some of the drops won't be here when I go to AFK. I do miss out on a couple, so if you're not AFK at all you might even make a bit more money than this. But I managed to make 144 mil in sheer coin drops. I didn't alch any of the rune items just to show how many rune items I got over the time, and I noted them instead, but it is way better to alch them. As you can see, I got 887 rune chain bodies and 827 rune full helms, which is a hell of a lot of rune items. They're just the ones that the Spring Cleaner didn't break down, and I had 76 mil worth of runite ore that the Spring Cleaner did actually break down the rune items for. Then I made loads of money in Serenic Scowls, in Grimy Toadflax, in Adamant Ore, then all the other different herbs and stuff that they drop. It's really worth picking up every single thing. I also even made 4.4 mil in Dark Bows, which is kind of funny because I got 64 Dark Bows in the 60,000 I killed. This means that the Dark Bow had less than a 1 in 1,000 drop rate for me. I don't know the specific drop rate though. Scrolling down to the bottom, they're all just other rare drop tables that they've given me over time with the Luck of the Dwarves. It's not tons and tons of money, but it does add up, so it's worth picking those up too. So yeah, 453 mil, pretty happy with that. And now, finishing this video off, talking about the GP and XP rates from Dark Beasts. Starting off with my average GP an hour. I did 112 hours, which worked out to be 535 kills an hour, which made 1 prestige total, which was 60,000 kills. So it took me 112 hours to kill 60,000 Dark Beasts. This would equate to being equivalent to just over 4 mil GP an hour in drops. I did spend around 750k in springs, in charges, in potions and such every hour. This would then make it 3.3 million GP pure profit per hour, and that's with me AFKing and missing some of the drops. When it comes to my average magic experience an hour with Revo++ and using my Anima Core setup I showed at the start, I was getting 640,000 magic experience an hour and 216,000 constitution experience an hour. This would then equate to 850,000 combat experience an hour, a little bit of farming XP from Seederside and such as well. That's always really helpful. Anyway, that's it for this video. Do give it a like if you did enjoy, subscribe if you're new for loads of future content all related to RuneScape 3, and until next time, see ya.